Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, you guys, we're going to be having a mid-year rebrand. Now you might be thinking, what is a mid-year rebrand? Basically, we are already halfway or almost halfway through 2025, which is absolutely crazy to me because honestly, how quick. Christmas was the other day, you know what I mean? So I can't understand how it's been already almost half year. But with that being said, it is time for us to have a little rebrand and just kind of reflect back and work on our goals for the next 2 to 3 months. I really want to create the best version of myself. I really want to elevate my routine, my goals, my habits, kind of reflect also on the goals that I've set for myself at the beginning of the year, see where I'm at and see how I can improve myself and just improve my life overall. And I think this is your sign as well. You're watching this video, so let's do it together. I'm basically gonna take you guys through every single thing that I'm going to do to make this rebrand happen. I'm gonna be doing all these things to elevate my life for the next 2 to 3 months, and from there we can see how we go into the following 3 months after that, if that makes sense. Basically in 2025 so far, I feel like I've really worked hard on myself, and these months have been really good for me in terms of just working on myself spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, despite the downs and the not so good things that have happened. But I feel like overall I've been really good with that and I'm really proud of myself. However, a little rebrand will never hurt anyone, okay? So let's do it together. I'm so excited, you guys. I have like this energy that I'm like, I want to change my life. I'm like gonna be a new person, which is a little bit of an exaggeration because I'm gonna make it like a little mini rebrand. I just need to kind of like take myself and put myself on the right path again, because I feel like the past couple of weeks with the uni assignments and just overall stress, I have kind of fallen out of routine, fallen out of the vision that I have for myself to follow my goals. And I think it's a very relatable thing because I know a lot of you guys have probably gone through that as well. At this time of the year would be perfect to just kind of pick yourself up and start working towards the next few months of 2025. So with that being said, we're gonna start. I'm not gonna make this too long because I always make my intros freaking long. I know you guys don't want that. Let's just get started, y'all. New version of us coming, new version of us coming. Okay, now for the first step that I'm gonna start with, you need your MacBook or your computer, or even if you want to, you can just use a notebook. Now for the first step that I'm gonna be doing is reflecting. Reflecting is so important to just see where you are at the moment, to reflect back on the past 5 months, also reflect on what you want to bring in the next few months. So if you guys think that reflection and just journaling is not effective, girl, I'm sorry, we can't be friends because you're missing out on a lot. You could go on Pinterest or just search it up on Google and find a lot of journaling and reflection prompts. But what we're gonna do to make it more specific and targeted towards this specific rebrand is go to ChatGPT and ask some questions that are specifically targeted about rebranding through half of the year. If you guys don't use ChatGPT in life, not just study, just like overall lifestyle, you're actually missing out, trust me. It's like one of the best things. My ChatGPT, first of all, it's a she's my girly pop. I use my ChatGPT to, I swear, every single thing in life. Even with planning my YouTube videos, sometimes I use ChatGPT. It's so good. Okay, so I'm asking, hey, I'm having a midi rebrand to basically just better myself and be the best version of myself yet. I want to work on myself and just overall reflect. 2 to 3 journaling / reflection prompt. Okay, let's see what it says so we can obviously do it together because you have to if you want to, obviously, no pressure. Okay, you guys, when I told you ChatGPT cooks, eats every single time, I wasn't lying. These are the questions that it gave me. First one, who have I been this year so far and who do I want to become next? That's like the most perfect question. The second one is, what am I ready to release and what am I ready to receive? She's eating those questions up, let me tell you that. I'm just gonna do it on my journal instead of online. Guys, I think I just realized the lighting is so much better like that. I wanna cry. Okay, glasses are on. Now it's time to actually start reflecting and get this rebrand going because we want to become the best version of ourselves. You, whoever's watching this video right now, you will get every single thing you want. You will work hard for it. You will put the effort, the energy, and you will get it. I just said what I said. Yeah, I've only finished the first question and I wrote 2 pages. 2 pages! If that doesn't tell you how much I've been loving journaling. Just finished journaling and reflecting. Once again, journaling and reflecting overall is just so good, and especially for a rebrand like this, just to make sure you're reflecting on how this year has been so far, to be fully transparent and honest with yourself. By the way, your writing does not have to be perfect. That's what I used to think, but literally you're writing this for yourself. No one's gonna sit and read it, and you absolutely don't have to show it to anyone. So just write literally what's on your heart, what's on your mind, and just get it all out. So that step we can tick. The next step is gonna be to actually start setting the goals and the habits, the action plan that we want to have for the next few months to actually execute what we want to achieve. Because honestly, thinking about what we want to do, writing about it, and then not doing anything is not gonna get us anywhere, unfortunately. So we have to actually start setting goals and an action plan. So with every single goal, I would recommend to have like an action plan. So for example, do not write, oh, I just want to be fit. Where is that gonna get you? Like, if that's your goal, yes, but then you have to have kind of like smaller habits or action plan to make sure you get there. So be specific. For example, you want to lose weight, you want to gain weight, you want to build muscle, you want to tone up. Be specific with what being fit means to you, and then write a couple of habits for that on how you're going to achieve it. So for example, if your goal is to build muscle, one of your habits should be to lift maybe 3 times a week and progressively overload. That could be a habit that you add to achieve your overall goal. I'm gonna go and check on my 2025 goals, because I did make obviously a list of this year's goals. If you guys have not watched my 2025 reset video, I definitely recommend. I like gave you guys everything I did to plan for this year and just like create goals, do all these like vision boards and stuff. So definitely watch that video if you want. I'm gonna go and check on my goals, and I'm actually gonna see if my goals are still fully aligned with me, because in 5 months a lot can happen, you know. So I'm just gonna look at them, adjust some of it, and then I'm gonna create a new Notion page dedicated for this rebrand. So I'm gonna have the few goals that I'm gonna set for myself for the next few months and how I'm gonna achieve them. Make sure your goals are like measurable, specific to what you want to do. Again, you guys can do that like on a notebook or on a paper if you would like to, but I just have my whole entire life on Notion. Look at my Notion, like, I'm sorry, what? Decorate it with cute quotes, decorate it with cute pictures, and just write my goals. You can even ask ChatGPT to give you like a habit tracker, weekly reset, all these kind of stuff. I'll show you guys like that. Honestly, put ChatGPT into use as much as you can, because it's gonna save you so much time and effort. Okay girlies, it's the next day and now it's time to do something else to get this rebrand going. Now that we're done with the reflection, we're done with goal setting, it's time to start getting the vision in real life. Vision means vision board! I don't know what's going on. I thought that was gonna be so much funnier in my head, but it's fine, it's fine. Anyways, the next step is going to be making a little vision board. Now, if you guys have seen my 2025 vision board, I love it. It's amazing, it's perfect. It's obviously gonna stay as my main vision board for 2025 overall, but I think just to kind of feel like I'm rebranding myself and just getting into a new era, I want to make one and make it more niche towards my goals for the next few months. And I'm just gonna make like a small one and maybe put it on my vanity or my study table or my bedside table. It's just gonna be like a little one, and I'm definitely not gonna frame it and like put it on the wall and stuff. What's a better place than going to Pinterest to find the perfect images for our vision board? I'll wait. Spoiler alert, there's no place better than Pinterest. Pinterest, I'm gonna find a couple of photos. By a couple, I mean like maybe 10 to 12, I guess. I'm just gonna put them on a Word document so I can go and print them later and obviously start like cutting and doing all that stuff. So yeah, if you guys have not made a vision board for this year in general, I would highly recommend it. It's never too late, by the way. Like, if you haven't made one, start doing it now. Literally, it's never too late. Now it's time to do some scrolling here and just pick up the images that I like. And it's time to do yours as well. Okay, you guys, I've made my document with all the photos that I like for my vision boards. I'm gonna go now with my dad. We're gonna print them, and I think tonight we're gonna have a little self-care night, and I'm just gonna make my vision board and I will show you for sure. But let me show you the document. This is what it's looking like. So just like I said before, I'm going to be making it on a canvas, and this is the one that I have. I'm not sure if this is too big for how many images I have, so we're going to have to start and find out. We also need glue sticks. I got some today. Obviously scissors, and then most importantly is my images that I'm going to be cutting. So let's have like a little self-care night. Also, you guys, I got a new camera. I'm actually like so excited, and I'm so thrilled for all the new content that I'm going to be making with this camera. This is the Canon PowerShot V10 vlogging camera. This is like, look how small it is. It fits in my palm easily, and it's going to be so easy to make content with. The quality on this camera is amazing. Stay tuned and let me know in the future how you're going to like the content with this. But not to get sidetracked, I'm going to put a movie on just in the background and start making my vision board. And if you're watching this, honestly, this is your sign to do this too, because I feel like it's so therapeutic. Next thing on my agenda is to actually start executing my goals that I have for myself. Two of them are first buying a new book to read, because I've been out of my reading era. It's so bad and I really want to get back to it. I've been listening to a book on Spotify. It's called The Mountain Is You by Brianna Weist? Not sure. That book is really good. I just started, but honestly, listening to a book versus actually reading and being able to annotate and also take notes is just so different, and I don't find myself learning that much when I only listen. So I'm gonna try and get that book and actually start reading it. And for my second goal is also to start journaling more and have like a second brain type of journal, just to kind of like jot down any ideas, brainstorm, even ideas for content, rather than always using my phone and always being so digital. I'm gonna try and have like another journal. It's gonna be more on the creative side, and then I'm also gonna have another journal that's just like brain dumping, self-growth, that type of thing. See, I'm already wearing my fit. I'm ready to go. I'm going with my mom to do some shopping, and obviously we're gonna get these two things. You guys, I just came back from a whole day of shopping, and oh my god, we went to the bookstore, and the first time we went there, I asked the lady and I was like, can I find this book there? And she was like, unfortunately we don't have it. If we can order it in, but it's gonna take days. And I was like, you know what, just leave it. And then I also realized I couldn't order it online. It was just not available anywhere. So I was just like, oh, you know what, I'm just gonna go back and get the 101 essays that will change the way you think. I think that's what it's called. It's also by the same author. Anyways, I go back, there's a different lady working at the store. My mom's like, just ask her just to make sure. And I was like, surely not, like the other lady said it's not gonna be there. Guess what? The last copy that was left there, I got it, y'all. I got it. I was so happy. Oh my gosh, I was really sad at first because I was like, there's no way we're gonna find it. It's not even available anywhere else. Found the last copy, so I'm gonna be in my reading era. Yay! As for the journals, I just couldn't find a cute one, so I might go to Kmart tomorrow and try and find like a cute one. But that's for now. Book has been purchased. However though, can we talk about the fact that this book was $45, 45 Australian dollars. It's an investment for self-growth. You know, that's girl math. I'm gonna let it slide. That's it. For the next part, which is probably the last part of this video because I feel like it's been so long and this video is gonna be so hard to edit. I bought my journals. Yay! Okay, I did end up getting 2 journals just like I wanted. They're both from Kmart, and the first one is this one that has a little like tab. You can just like close it, lock it for like personal stuff, and then, you know, just write. It's literally just empty. It looks very vintage, like so cute. And then this is the second one. Now I haven't really decided which one's gonna be like my dump journals, where I just like write my feelings, how I'm feeling, ranting, like vent sessions, and just like long pages. And then the other one's just gonna be like my second brain. I'm gonna have all my content ideas, whatever I'm gonna learn from the books that I'm reading, or any podcast episodes that I want to take something out of and like write it somewhere so I can remember. And just like it's more of a practical, like I'm taking it with me everywhere to like a cute cafe where I can just like write my ideas and do all that kind of stuff. This one is definitely giving more like I write all my feelings in this one and then just like close in, like, you know, it's personal. This one has a spiral on it, and when it comes to like writing a lot, this is way too easier because you can just literally like write easily on both sides. But I'm gonna decide, and you guys will probably see me using these in future videos. And that is probably gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that your rebrand is going well as well. I love you so much, and I'll see you in another one. Mwah. Bye.